And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Along with the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. And taking a look here at the Timberwolves, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. You hear a lot of talk, Shaq, about rookies hitting the wall. Think back now to your rookie season. Did you hit a rookie wall?
No, Ernie, on the court I was fine, but the travel does start to grind on you, especially the back-to-backs and traveling from East to West Coast. But on the court, I was what I am today. Superman!
Have you hit the TV wall at all?
Never, Ernie.
You never get tired of appearing on TV or
Never,
watching
Ernie.
games?
Never, Ernie.
You've never hit the wall?
No, Ernie.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for tuning in. For Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time.
Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Joining me in the booth, Clark Miller and Steve Kerr. And this is Kevin Hart. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they continue to hit the road. First encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder. That one gave them some daylight in the season series. They lead 2-1 coming into this one.
And I think, Kevin, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lazar Hayward, Wesley out there with Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Alexander in the point guard. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. McDaniels got the game going here with the first basket for Minnesota. Here's Speedy. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers. Here's Williams. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
You simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's McDaniels. He picked up 15 points in the last win against Dallas.
A lot of times these first quarters, he's dictating how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to a good start.
Now here's Williams. That is good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Passes it to McDaniels. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Edwards against Williams. They set the pick. McDaniels kicks to Randall. And stolen by Hayward. In the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Again, Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kevin, I kept waiting for them to get back into that game. It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it different.
For Minnesota, they had gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line.
It's been a great year for them overall. The Stripe hitting about 82% of their foul shots. Impressive.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's deflected. It's stolen by Randall. Conley kicks to Edwards. And the foul called on ABC. Here's Gobert, averaging 6 points per contest. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6 to the left wing. Conley kicks to Randall. Shoots. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Favors. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Conley the pass to Edwards. And stolen by Williams. Hayward with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Williams with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Hayward's running. No good.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Here's McDaniels. He's got 5. Edwards passes to Conley. From 13, that's good. Conley's got his first points of the game.
They're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
The feed to Favors. Stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
First trip to the line for him here.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And McDaniels drops them both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Williams kicks to Favors. Favors with a screen on Conley. Back to Favors. The bounce. Minnesota takes possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Dallas.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Now here is Conley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by McDaniel. Under trailing by 7. Here's Speedy. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Conley. The pass to Edwards. And It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
Williams against Edwards. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. The Thunder in 4th.
Yeah, their defense has been terrific over that time, really forcing a lot of turnovers.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he has that tight separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Foul call, first of the game for Minnesota.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league ranking. 3rd in shooting percentage, 5th in scoring. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
Well, to me, the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket when all is said and done. And you look at those shooting numbers that you just talked about, Clark, that makes this team really difficult to defend. They're getting smart offensive possessions time and time again. And when you get high percentage shots and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley kicks to Edwards. There's the dish to Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. There's the screen. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's blocked. Outside Williams. Puts it up from 15. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Tony Turioff is checked in for Minnesota. On defense, Oklahoma City trailing by 2. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And he slams it one-handed.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
That was embarrassing. He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
There's a screen, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Lazar Hayward, let's take the opportunity now to look at some of his stats, how this year is going for him. He's averaging 11 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Now here's Williams, right now averaging 15 points a game. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passing to Edwards. On Lowe's. Green for 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Alexander passes chance effort. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Favors. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, he'll get the dunk or the foul. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Favors sets the pick for Williams. In the corner, it's Hayward. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hayward's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Out to Conley. Over to the left wing. From 18 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Randall passes to McDaniels. He dishes it to Conley. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. To the right side. Here's Speedy, covered by Conley, stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. Look out. And that one is hammered home. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly it's the last time I saw it.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carney's checked in. Bottoms comes in for Lazar Hayward. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Speedy. Here's Mitchell. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Takes it to Wallace. And he gets it to go. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. Feeds it to Porter. And here's Anderson. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. A high post shot. That's good. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Wallace dishes to Carney. And that one is stuffed right through.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
From 15 feet away. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Bottoms. Porter pulls it in. Another shot. Misses the layup.
It's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Cannot hit. Here's Mitchell. 1 second left. And it doesn't even draw iron. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
The key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfer, points. Get it done.
Timberwolves leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here is Carney after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Bottoms. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And good on the basket. Looking. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And what really stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they're passing the ball. This is a club that is very unselfish.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 4. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Minnesota calls timeout. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Mitchell. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. You're trailing by 4. Wallace outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dishes it to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They set the screen. Wallace covering. Off target on the 15-footer. For Oklahoma City, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Bottoms. He kicks to Mitchell. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter. Timberwolves trail. And they call an illegal screen here.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in rebound, first in opponent field goal shooting. And they're number 2 in steals. A very aggressive team in going after the ball.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about, is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has been very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the
get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's stolen. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Shot to stop the run. Thunder with the rebound.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Shot from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, some players and teams can shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have dialed in from that range.
Little new look on the floor for Minnesota. And the Thunder making a switch here.
And now a look at Julius Randle here. In the back half of the season, so far, he's been fantastic. Averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Now here's Randle. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Conley for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Hayward. Shot is no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
You know, that Phoenix game has a lot of attention.
No one here, Randle, as he lets it go. Misses the chippy right there. Hayward passes to Mitchell. He feeds it to Hayward. A fader. Favors a follow-up jam. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Really flip things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Now here's Randle. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at the Thunder. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And of course, Minnesota, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
You know, checking out Oklahoma City, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They only get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. And McDaniels drops them both.
It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in.
Alexander passes to Favors to the left side wing. Edwards against Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's McDaniels. 11 points in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, rebound might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. They've been winning that battle.
Now here is Conley. This is it to Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's now look at the shooting guard position for a moment to see which of them has the hottest hands since It's the All-Star break. Look at the franchise. A great player. Second in the league.
He's not a wasteful player, and that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Following the score by Oklahoma City. And stolen by Hayward. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here is Edwards. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was initiating contact and really hunting those whistles from the referees.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Speedy. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Gobert pulls it in.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. Just couldn't take advantage.
Pass to Edwards. Fires it up. Good on the jump shot. The franchise has got 8 points. Now the feed to Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Thunder shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
The job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line.
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
And defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Favors with the screen. Alexander passes to Favors. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 3. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Conley. Misses off the left iron.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Hayward kicks to Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Favors dishes to Hayward. That's good on the jump shot. Hayward's got 9 points. And so it's Minnesota with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Taken away by Williams. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's Conley, averaging 12 points a game.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
The dish to Hayward. Kicks it to Favors. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Hayward. Fires the 3. And that one's good. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the move.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
Here's McDaniels. He's got 11.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's stolen by Randall. the screen. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Now the pass to McDaniels. Conley with the three, and he gets it to go. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
I respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in rebound, second in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 2 in keeping that opponent's shooting percentage low. This is a team that really gives up no easy looks at the basket.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Passes it to Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. Coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
And it's good. 6 points for Speedy.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You look at Lazar Hayward. Let's take the opportunity now to look at some of his stats. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league, averaging about 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is happening, that speaks volume.
And rebounded by McDaniel. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis is checked in for the Thunder. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Conley kicks to McDaniels. He dishes it to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. He feeds it to Gobert. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards passes to Randall. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carney's checked in. Left to play here in the half. Here's Speedy. He has 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Hesley's checked in for Derek Favors. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Dishes to Randall. There's a good screen. And it's rejected.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possession, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Mark down low that time, and he got 3 seconds. Both teams will make substitutions. Seconds left left in the first half of basketball. Davis kicks to Wallace. Wallace left side. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wallace has got his second basket of the game. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder out in front. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Coach Eric Spoelstra here with me. And, Coach, what are the things you're seeing so far in this game that you'd like to change going forward?
It starts with getting some stops. We got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 pass possessions. We've got to move the ball 1.5 court, help each other with that, but we'd like to get some more in the open.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Speedy out there with Williams. Then there's Lazar Hayward. And it's Vesely. And it's Favors in a power forward position.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And here now the Thunder took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 8 points for Speedy.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Edwards with it. Pass to McDaniels. Shot off the pick. And let's see, that one drops. McDaniels got 13.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Alexander passes to Williams. To the wing right side. Takes the three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels kicks to Randall. And the pass to Edwards. Dishes it to Randall. There's the pick. Clock is at 3. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards, a screen on Favors. Timberwolves have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Randall. And the Thunder making a switch here. Barney's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Takes it from 10, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the bucket. The franchise has got 13 points. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Williams with a clean look. Again, the Thunder score.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Conley kicks to Edwards, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark Van Jefferson will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Shot denied. Over in the corner, Williams lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 8 rebounds in this game. And the pass to Edwards. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now here's Randall. He's tightly guarded. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's stolen by Randall. Fades. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Hayward. Here's Alexander. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. The Thunder with another miss. The Timberwolves shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Almost any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
To the paint, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And now look at Julius Randle. His last month of basketball has been really solid. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
Hayward kicks to Williams. Just fine on the clock. A 3 ball, and that one's good. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little improved to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is you need to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1, and usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Here is Edwards. He's got 15. Back to Conley. And they're on the break. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 14 points for the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight.
Edwards against Williams. Tries from 10. There's Gobert. And there's the buckets. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it back. 5 points in the game.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hayward's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Speedy. 8 points for him. Carney kicks to Alexander. Shoots the 3. The shot will not go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Conley dishes to Randall. Out left of the wing. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Shot tonight. Edwards passes to Conley. Out to the right wing. Pass to McDaniels. Intercepted. Here's Speedy. He kicks to Carney. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 3rd rebound tonight. Passes it to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Thunder with the rebound. Hayward's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. This guy can make 3, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Edwards. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. The franchise has got 6 points in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up in with the finger roll.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He just is not happy without how his team is executing. They've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Mitchell. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard for the leading free throw shooters at the 2-guard position since we came out of the All-Star break. Look at the franchise. The best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He's just a guy that you do not want to send to the line. And defenders always have to think twice about initiating any contact with him because of that great percentage.
Yeah, and it allows him to be really hard charging in regards to getting to the basket. That's an advantage you enjoy as a perimeter player when you're so good at getting to the basket and converting free throws.
And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gained possession.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. 2nd in scoring, 2nd in assists, and they're ranked 3rd in field goal shooting. This team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even.
Road back hasn't been an easy one, but they managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Pass to Boggs. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Oklahoma City
production from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here is Edwards. 17 points in the game. There's the pick. And it's Randall, top of the key. And there's the pass to Edwards. The feed to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards, averaging 22 points a game. Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bottoms. Right through the knee for the layup. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
How about that going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Edwards passes to Anderson. 11 feet away. Edwards, it's good. The franchise has got 19 points. The Thunder shoot 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. He used that pick just right. And that's now 11 points for buckets.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Here is Edwards. He's got 21. There's the screen. Kicks it to Randall. Can't hit from in close. The Thunder with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. One at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trailed by 4. 1:44 left to play in the third. And the shot is good. He's got 6. Oklahoma City shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Passes it to Bottoms. Favors with a screen on Anderson. Shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Reed. And Anderson has it in the corner. Randall kicks to Anderson. 5 on the clock. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Fighters from 14. No luck. Here's the screen. Dish now to Randall. Feeds it to Anderson. 4 on the clock. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Thunder shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Down low. Stolen. With 1 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. This was an absolutely sensational feat, putting him way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it, and not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Here's Speedy. Outside Williams. The pass to Alexander. Fires from 18. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota shooting about 42% so far. And for Oklahoma City, Bottoms is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Speedy. And it's Favors in at the center position. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Minnesota making a switch. Conley's checked in. Lazar Hayward's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Thunder shooting here about 46% for the game. We've got Turioff. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. Anderson is out there with Conley. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And this is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Here's Speedy, covered by Conley, all alone. And he nails it. That's 10 points for Speedy.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Outside Conley. Reed the pass to Gobert. Rocket 6. A 15-footer, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here's Anderson. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Passes to Reed. A shot. And again, it's Minnesota. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Wallace outside. Here's Speedy, over by Conley. Favors. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Now here is Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Hayward gets it to go.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Pass to Reed. Wallace covering. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Conley kicks to Anderson. Out to Conley. Now the pass to Reed. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Favors. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
And the first one goes. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul. They get sent to the line. They're cashing in.
Here's Reed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Shooting from Minnesota, Rolling Turner. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
They're shooting around 90% from the free throw line. You and I both know that's very strong, very impressive free throw shooting for this team.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Now he feeds it to Conley. Takes it from 10. Nice defense from Wallace.
An unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Inside. It's deflected. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Speedy out to the right wing. Hayward kicks to Alexander. Wallace outside. Pulls it up. He's again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The franchise has got his 4th rebound in this one. That's a floater go. Conley's shot is off. And they're trailing by 3. And Wallace slams it in.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Dishes it to Conley. Here's Reed. Shot is off.
He's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Well, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the board today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
Wallace goes in. Here's Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, those are key baskets. We know he can deliver down the stretch.
Minnesota shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Conley the pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. To the right wing. Here's Reed. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. Maybe more in store.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And the shot is good. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a...
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Conley with it. To the middle. Passes it to Reed. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. And he
for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Randall's checked in for Romy Turk. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passes.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move. 2 big points, too.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. And this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Here's Speedy. They set the pick. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Big Smooth. He's got 17 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
That one drops. He ties it up. Robbins is checked in for Oklahoma City. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Oklahoma City's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here is Williams. Hayward from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Conley. Pass to McDaniels from 18 feet away. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Oklahoma City's gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the 4th. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Top Edwards. He's guarded by Williams. Goes up with the strike. That is good off the back rim and in. That's 23 points for the franchise.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Williams with a clean look. Again, Oklahoma City.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Edwards passes to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Lots of room. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Hayward. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now to the inside. And stolen by Williams. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark. Perfectly run fast break ends in the slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. And Minnesota has possession. Randall dishes to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. the fourth quarter. Here's Speedy, covered by Conley, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to McDaniel. Outside Conley, just 5 to shoot. Edwards. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
How about that game for the franchise? He's got 26 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1-2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. Here's Williams. 1:02 left in the fourth. This is it to Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Boy, look at the rebound total. He is absolutely dominating. Well, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Gobert the pass to Powell. Now to take the lead. Release it.
Pressure basket right there. Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt. You can feel the tension in this moment.
Knocked away.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if you can't convert those chances.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management is crucial.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What nerve. Very good position. 3 points ahead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's what you take.
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 at the time or the quick 2 at the time.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim. And, that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
The feed to Williams. Pass to Alexander. They stop the run. Can't get it to go. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Thunder making a switch here. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will vary them for sure.
Oh, no good. And so the Timberwolves.
Mike, you guys ripped
the 2K Sports pregame show. Sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. You hear a lot of talk, Shaq, about rookies hitting the wall. Think back now to your rookie season. Did you hit a rookie wall?
No, Ernie, on the court I was fine, but the travel does start to grind on you, especially the back-to-backs and traveling from East to West Coast. But on the court, I was what I am today. Superman!
Have you hit the TV wall at all?
Never, Ernie.
You never get tired of appearing on TV or
Never,
watching
Ernie.
games?
Never, Ernie.
You've never hit the wall?
No, Ernie.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you for tuning in. For Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time.
On the road. They are definitely a team in the bubble in the West, 9th place and vying for contention.
Right now, Kevin, I tell you what, the sand in the hourglass is running short. They've got to make a move if they're ever going to make one. They need to do it now.
Yeah, this may be their last chance right now. I don't know if they have what it takes, but we're going to find out quickly.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. You got the chosen one. Also Fox out there. Money out there with the eraser. And it's Hubbard in at the 4. Here's Money. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio on defense. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And it was the role players in that game that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Here's the eraser. 20-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he was disruptive defensively, too. Really aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night. One at the line is good. Fox hits them both. The Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Nuggets. Now the pass to Green. Here's Durant, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Pass to Money. And Durant with the block, and he recovers it. Works a screen on Durant. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. There's Green with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game that it really became an issue for their opponent as the game wore on.
Now, here's Green. 35 points for him last game against Denver.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
Here's the eraser. Fox. A three-pointer's right on target. Fox has got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Durant. Takes a 3. The Rockets with another miss.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
The chosen one passes to Money. Shot's good.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Durant attacking. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just blanks the open jumper.
Pass to the eraser. And the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the 3 from Kevin Durant. And it's good. The Eraser's got his second bucket tonight.
His presence is very comforting for this team. It's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's Green. And you can count he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
That's good from Green. Spurs leading by 3. Over to the wing. Here's the eraser. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Eraser's got 6 points. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Kevin, their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3 ball.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Tips it. It's good on the putback.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. Oh, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up. If you've got that type of angle, he really took advantage.
Here's the chosen one. And he uses the glass on the way.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Pass to Durant. Hudson with it. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. Now the pass to the eraser. Here's Money. And Durant sends it back. Rockets trailed by 5. They set the pick. Here's the 3. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in himself. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the first one drops. Also good, so he hits both free throws. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Look at T, the top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Denver. The dish to Durant. Jacks up a 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Fox passes to the chosen one. Off the screen, and the shot is good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Inside Durant from 13. Again, Durant missing.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead to the middle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Green with the rebound.
Nobody near him. They'll normally make that one.
And then Durant with the dunk. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that chain.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And so here is Houston after the basket by San Antonio. Houston moving it around. Watson's shot is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Fox, and it's San Antonio with another. Nuggets trailed by 3. Dishes to Green, and there's the feed to Durant. And it's Houston with another.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Fox passes to the eraser. A jump hook. Almost, but it rolls out. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Back to Durant. Releases. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Sean Brooks is checked in for Houston. Augustine comes in for Green. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very
whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. San Antonio's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fox a screen on Green. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Feeds it to Barnes. Here's Fox. He's got 9. And that one's good. Barnes.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
A pass to Fox. Got a piece of it. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Rocket 6. Gentry. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Schumacher by Green. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. And Fox gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
On the wing, Green. The tie for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in field goal percentage, second in rebounding, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
So it's San Antonio now. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
And he gets it to go.
Sharp pass to give his teammate that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Gentry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Rockets trailed by 5. Guarded by Fox. Kicks to Durant. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Here's Fox. A floater from midcourt. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition
shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Green up on top. Houston moving the ball around. Shoot. Nice again, and the layup is up and in. He has 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Barnes. 9-point game his last outing. So the wing on the left. There's the pass to Fox. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
So they take the lead.
That's like a layup for him. It's just wide open.
San Antonio trailing here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Barnes against Thompson. Passes it to Fox. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Green. Green left side. Rebound, San Antonio.
He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. Always finishes strong.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit. He's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Houston making some changes. Watson, he's checked in for Durant, and Nedovich is subbed in for Green. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the eraser. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Take a look at the Spurs. Right now the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And of course Houston, just a few spots below there.
Right now for the Rockets, you know, they've had a down year so far by their standards. I'm sure this wasn't where they pictured themselves being in the standings right now.
Well, they didn't picture themselves there, neither did I, Clark. I mean, I think most people, in fact, thought that this would be an elite team like they were a year ago. But it's been a drop-off, and they've got to pick themselves up off the mat.
Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Over to the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Watson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson, that's good, and the assist goes to Watson. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's the eraser. Gets himself open and drills it. The eraser's got 10. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Watson. Fires for 3. Shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. Money passes to the eraser. Here's Money. He's covered by Watson. Here's the eraser, and that one's good. The eraser's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Out to the wing. From deep. DJ Augustine, that's good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Money, and it's San Antonio with another. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The dish to Thompson. That's it fine. Shot no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. The eraser passes to Money. From 10 feet out, that one off the back iron and out.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
It's Thompson off the drive, and the basket good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. So it's San Antonio now. Right wing. Here's Money. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And he was so good defensively, anticipating every pass. He had a ton of steals in that game.
It's hauled in by Watson. Rockets leading by 3. Houston moving the ball around. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
It was a slow start for him. He started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. And you look at the chosen one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Well, 2 guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in the league, and he's no exception to that rule. Look at the success he's having from three-point range.
Well, Steve, he never stops working out there on the perimeter. He's always in motion, constant motion, fighting to get to the open spot on the floor. And that's one of the key things about great shooters. They work before they take their shots. And he may be the best long-range shooter in the NBA.
Here's Money after the Rockets pick up 3. To the paint. The 10-footer. Tries again. Barnes uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 7 points in the game. Rockets leading by 4. Covered by Barnes. Dishes to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Shot misses. Spurs trailed by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The chosen one passes to Hubbard. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And here are the Rockets now, and stolen by Barnes. Here's the eraser. 12 points for him. Here's Money. That's blocked. And they get it there. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Money's got 4 points now in the quarter. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The feed to Watson. 5 on the clock. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And I like their aggressiveness, too, tonight because they're getting penetration, and that's allowing them to get some easy hoops.
And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 3. Here's Money. He's got 10. Out to the right wing. Here's the eraser. The baseline jumper goes down. The eraser's got 14 points.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
They set the pick. Feeds to Watson. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could could hear the impact from where I am.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance in the line, of course, very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Watson. Spurs trailed by 3. The chosen one passes to Barnes. To the paint and stolen by Watson. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
After going scoreless in the first, he really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Money. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. The pass to Money. That's the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And so here is Houston. 6 to shoot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs trailed by 5. Nobody near Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Houston's got half their shots from 3-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for it.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Money. 10 points for him. Over to the wing. To the right side. The Eraser on the mark with the 15-footer. The Eraser's got 8 here in the quarter.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today. Just as hot as he was last time out.
1:46 left in the first half. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Here's the Eraser. He's got 16. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. .14 left to play here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. 4th in scoring, 4th in assists. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And what impresses me most out of all those numbers you just talked about, Clark, is the points per game, because this is a team that has become very difficult to cover. They really cut hard. They set good screens. They get great ball movement. And because of the unselfishness and the floor spacing, they seem to get wide open shots time after time.
6 on the shot clock. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now just a 3-point Houston lead. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
He is really putting his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Money. He's got 10. They set the screen. Passes it to Hunter. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
He's he's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, it's all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
He's off on the second. Here comes Durant. He's got 22. Outside, Green. It's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Green's got 5 now. Here's Fox. Can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together. And, we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, you've earned a rest. Guys, back to you at the table.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Rockets leading by 6. They set the pick. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Watson. Off the pick. And he can't bank that one in. San Antonio with the ball. And for San Antonio, we've got money. The chosen one out there with Fox. It's the eraser. And it's Hubbard in at the forcer. The chosen one. Rockets with the rebound. And for the Rockets. Here's Durant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Houston. And for San Antonio. We've got Fox. Also the chosen one out there. The eraser is out there with money. And it's Hubbard in at the 4. Here is Watson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And shot on the way. Jump shot is good. He's got 16.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And he gets it to go. 20 points for the eraser.
You gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. From past the arc. They get it again. Here's Green. They shoot again. Misses at the rim. trailed by 8. It's stolen by Green. Back to Durant. Shot from 12. That's good. He's got 7. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. So the wing on the left. Here's Money, defended by Durant. No good.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Green. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
You know, typically you have your centers or power forwards providing the defensive help down low. But so often we've seen him come flying out of nowhere to block a shot.
That's true. You know, time and time again, he surprises shooters at the last minute. You know, he's got a really good sense of timing as to when to leave his guy to get to the guy with the ball.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
And here are the Rockets now. 3-point game. Outside, Green. Shot on the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. The Erasers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points for the chosen one. Rockets leading by 6. Green. It's Durant on the wing. And Durant gets double teamed. The drive by Green. Watson on the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Watson's got 10.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over. And you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Wade, he's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Fox. 13 points in the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And a chance to look at some of the numbers for Durant over and over since the break. He's proven why he's always one to watch. He's around 30 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game with the way he can score.
Yeah, you got to have players like him who can occasionally just take over the game with their scoring.
Guarded by Fox. Outside Durant. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice cold streak. Spurs trailed by 11. Fox passes to the eraser. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's the chosen one. 6 points for him. Here's the eraser. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. offensive approach for the Rockets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Nedovic. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Green. Wade is covering. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. First in field goal percentage, 5th in blocks, and they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
And the first one goes.
Looking at the game, Augustine's been happy. He has 9 points and 5 assists. He's played a huge role in this game.
No, I don't think he was probably a big part of the game plan. So this is a nice surprise for this club.
So he gets them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Money passes to the eraser. Shot from 16, and there's the rejection. To the left wing. Now here's Wade. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to the chosen. Here's Money. Passes it to the chosen. Back at 6. Shot no good. Outside Durant. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 6. Spurs working the ball around now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. From about 16. And that one hits back iron. Spurs trail by 12. The eraser passes to Fox. Here's Wade. No good. Nice D from Durant.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Durant against Fox. But they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity. Clark to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense has done a job offensively, as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
So it's San Antonio now, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Gets it down to single digits. 16 points for T.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here's Durant. Got 26. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Got that one up quick. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's key this run, Mark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Timeout call for Rockets.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Stripped it away. Fox. He's got 16. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have not done everything in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
First free throw is good.
Some excellent numbers in this one for T. He's got 17 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is, too. Extremely close on the board.
Both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Money, pass it to Fox. Here's Gentry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets leading by 3. Durant with a screen on Fox. On the wing, Thompson. He kicks it to Durant. DJ Augustine, that's good. He's got 13.
That kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Schumacher, led by Green. To the wing on the left. Here's Money. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. From deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Spurs trailed by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Green with the jam.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Here's Fox. He's got 17. Will it go? Here's Gentry. Here's the eraser. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. The eraser's got 10 points in the quarter. Houston leading by 9. Outside Durant. They set the screen. 11 feet away. And that's good for Jimmy. 18 points for him.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Outside Durant, wide open, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been given a medal. Complete domination. What a game for the eraser. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. So he makes both from the line.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Knocked away. 31 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Pass to the eraser. Good. 7 points in the game. And the Rockets with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The dish to Durant. Shoots it. No good off the front iron.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Houston on top. They lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Fox.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid, always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Here's Fox. Durant is out there with Thompson. Then it's Nedovic, and it's Green, and it's Watson in the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Lets it go from 11, and he can't bank that one in. Fox passes to Hubbard. Here's Fox. Shoots from 14, and that one's good. Has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
Oh, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
This is to Durant. Right at the free throw line. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to the chosen. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Watson. He dishes it to Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
And so Durant nails them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Gentry. Second shot opportunity. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Finds himself wide open and drills it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Fox a screen on Durant. Passes it to Hubbard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the chosen one. Rockets with the rebound. Watson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Houston moving the ball around. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The feed to Green. Hit the shot. Watson puts to Durant. No good from outside.
That defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot lights out.
Here's Fox. Brings it from beyond the arc. Fox has got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Durant. Can't hit from 12. The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Hubbard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Here's the chosen one. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And so it's Houston with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
A pass to Fox. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Houston leading by 10. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. Well, Clark, a clear run to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's the chosen one. From out in the wing, he knocks it down.
I think he's been kind of passive today. Maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
And so here is Houston. Feeds it to Durant. Rebounded by the Spurs. To the inside. Now the pass to Fox. Durant with some nice deep.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
To the middle, to the right side. A three. Can't get it to go.
There's some good defense for you. For somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Shot from the wing. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from the chosen one.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here is Watson. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Watson. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Passes it to Mutton. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Rockets lead by 11. Kicks to Thompson. Right side Durant. And Durant gets double two. Here's Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Spurs trailed by 11. Here's the chosen one. 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Chosen. Here's Money, defended by Durant. Money passes to the Chosen. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Good. The Chosen One's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's talented from that range. That's what separates him from a lot of shooters.
Now the dish to Durant. Wide open. And that one swishes right in. He's got 22.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor.
And so it's Houston with it on the wing. Thompson. A rebound by the Spurs. The Chosen Ones got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fox. No good on the triple. Rockets lead by 9. This is to Watson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Fox. Here's Money. No good with the wing jumper.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Green, he's checked in for Marshawn Brooks. The Erasers checked in for San Antonio. The feed to Watson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound San Antonio. The Erasers got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's the pass to Money. Hands it from downtown.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's a good screen. Right side Green. With nobody on it, he buries the jumper.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Spurs trailed by 10. Passes it to the Eraser. Here's Fox. He's covered by Watson. Here's the Eraser. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Erasers got 16 here in the second half.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Pass to Durant. Launches it. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. The Chosen One passes to Money. Here's Fox. Off the screen. Misses off the right eye. Watson dishes to Green. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Durant kicks to Watson. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Money. Here's Fox. Here's the Eraser. Great D that time from Green. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Durant attacking. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the bucket. Good. That's 36 points for the Eraser.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And he commits the intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yep, basket here and pretty much wraps it up.
Take a look at what Big Daddy's been doing. 9 points and 5 assists. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Now they'll try to get a quick foul if they can get a score out of this timeout. It's going to be a long shot.
Yeah, I think they're dreaming, but they got to give it a try.
Just 5. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them if they can continue to convert.
He takes the 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Good solid defense on the perimeter. They're challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 7. 8 seconds left in the game. Substitutions here. Feeds to Barnes. Three-pointer. Nails the trace. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Kevin, a terrific win against a high-caliber opponent. What can you say about how they played against you tonight?
Well, they got the heart of the champion. Their coach is unbelievable. He does so many good things with those guys. So we knew it was going to be a game. We just kept fighting and getting tougher.
Kevin, thank you so much. Certainly a high-caliber win, guys. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. And now it's time to say so long. So, for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for this presentation